this love, or is it all in my head?
Got the incredible Josh K here. We got Asha Baby in the cut, the beautiful and talented. We understand our culture is kind of messed up and divided between man and woman, black woman. We know black women run the world. We just trying to catch up with y'all, that's all. Give us some room. You know how I go. Let's say you meet a new guy and you give him some. You ain't gonna tell him how good or bad he is. You gonna tell your girlfriend. You gonna be talking down about it.
No, I tell him how. I'm gonna tell him. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you a rare breed then.
I'm very bossy. I'm bossy, so I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know what you doing wrong, where you fucking up at. I'm gonna laugh if you're doing something wrong. I swear to God.
In the middle of it?
I have laughed in the middle.
Man, imagine that.
I have laughed.
Imagine that.
That shit was hilarious.
That'll hurt a man's
I
self-esteem.
don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got put out.
What's the
So,
SpongeBob
all that we
mean?
talked to
I'ma
you-
head out. Ain't that the SpongeBob? I'ma head out. I'm gonna head out.
It's horrible. You gotta let people know.
Well, on that note, can we take a talk? We got any shot glasses? How we doing? We barbarians at the bottom?
Man, I don't have any shot glasses.
You don't never have a shot glass.
It come in a glass anyway. I'm just trying to get one for you because you a lady. Do you mind? Bust it down.
What's it? This your box.
It's our bottle.
Oh, it's
Good
my box.
community. We're
You're the
together.
one who hand out the shots.
My man. With the that you see that you ain't see the wrist. That motherfucker just turned.
Bust down.
1942.
What it do?
So talking about sex and things like this. So I know you and your lady, you all recently had a baby.
Yes.
How has had this? Well, congratulations first of all. I know both of you all being entrepreneurs, has having a baby kind of changed the way you all move? Because sometimes babies slow you down. You can't do everything that you've been doing. How it's affected you all?
Having a child makes you put a perspective on time, and you definitely have to learn to balance things. I would say since we've had her, my lady has sacrificed more than myself.
Okay.
Meaning that, you know, she allows me to still go do a lot of the things that I need to go do. And she'll stay home with the baby. You know, but versus she has stuff going on too. So I would say she has sacrificed more since we had her. So it did change in a bit in a way.
Okay. I know there is a clothing line coming out. You're allowed to talk about that. You can talk about that. I know. So was this something that you all would have considered before having a baby, or this just kind of came about after you all had her?
It was honestly something always that she wanted to do because she's always been big in the fashion world. She's the one that styles me for like everything that I do.
Okay.
And she kind of wanted to get into it. And when we had our daughter Ivy, it kind of just all came together. Yeah.
And that's more reason why we want to interview you first, because your relationships is a well-rounded one, and it's also seen in public. It's not just well-rounded in the cut. Y'all can be critiqued all around the world. Y'all have been couple goals several times, and we sitting in the cut admiring y'all. Then y'all got the little princess growing up. She finna do her thing. So it's like we want to know from a situation where it's blossoming. Like, how did y'all get to that point where y'all got that such an in-tune vibe?
We've been together for 7 years.
Oh, that's what's up.
So it's like, that's really what it is. We've been through a lot of shit together. You know what I'm saying? From the mud, as people say. So that's really what it come down to, you know. No matter how big I get, she's still always gonna look at me like, or how big she gets, I'm gonna look at her, she gonna look at me as like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I been what you said.
You still gotta be on point, no matter how big.
You can be Josh K, you still Josh. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's
Yes,
really what
sir.
it come down to.
Yes, sir. We was hoping, you know, she could be here too. With
She
you.
actually hit. She here. She waiting. We in the middle of the interview right
So
now.
she getting her hair done?
She done. She waiting on
She
me.
done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can pause. I can go grab her right
Yes,
now.
sir. Go.
Yes, please do.
She hit the.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
They be flying. They be flying down.
got
this
the
shit.
darn.
You know,
Okay.
we can't have a nice time. You
Okay,
already
the
know.
19. Can't lie, need me one of these.
Oh man, look. You said I don't know about the interview, but the shot.
We can get in on that. We'll take a toast to life.
Okay. To life. That sounds good to me.
All right, that's how you start the interview right there.
Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. So you said she's your stylist. So
Yeah.
how is it when you're trying to mix a business relationship with like a romantic relationship?
Business with romantic.
How's it been working out for y'all?
I wouldn't even say it's business with her. It's like we've been
What
together
you
so
told
long.
something,
Yeah, it's like, but like in my past, like before I met her and stuff, I never really mixed business with romance because it just never ends well.
Yeah, that's what I'm
With
saying.
her, it's just like
Yeah.
it don't even feel. It's like, you know, if I'm gonna do something or she gonna go somewhere. She know how I am. We've been
Yeah.
together for so long. So
Okay.
she'd just go look for a couple joints and then she'll send them to me, and I just pick.
Has she been your stylist like from the beginning?
Pretty much, yeah. I would say.
When was the beginning? When did you start your career? Was it 2015 or was it before that?
2011.
2011. Okay. When did you like release your first like EP or album?
2012.
2012. Okay, so you've been
How many
doing
you
this-
got under your belt now?
Projects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First one was called Tape Sex.
Uh-huh.
Then this one was called Best Kept Secret. Then Your Girl's Favorite, Black Balloon, Ghetto Love, and now we on Lover's Lane series 6. About to be 7.
Been working.
I got some, yeah.
So I know you got real smoke in the air, because I know groupies everywhere. If you got 6 albums, groupies everywhere.
I mean,
Has that ever been a problem?
No, that comes with the territory, but no, that's not a problem.
She
Yes,
probably
sir.
got some groupies too.
You already know it.
Yeah.
You know how it
She
go.
probably got some groupies
He just the
too.
one we talking to right now. We know how that go.
Definitely do. That come with the industry.
Yeah, and the niggas becoming stronger than the women.
Super strong.
Not everybody's okay with that though. I know it's been being talked about lately. Do you think it's possible to be in this industry with somebody who's like not? How would that? So with you all both kind of being industry
that's not in the
entrepreneurs,
industry?
yeah. Do you think that works, or have you ever been in that situation? Well, I know you say you've been with her since what? You said 07? No,
2015.
2015. You've been with her since 2015.
Yeah.
Okay, and you started
Or
in
14,
2000.
something like that.
Okay. So, with you had already kind of been a part of this industry, you probably already got some fans, you probably already were known before her. How did she like adapt to that?
She was already in the industry too.
Okay.
So, it was
So
like-
she been doing this too, so
Yeah,
she already
so-
know the life.
Yeah, it was kind of like she knew what it entails.
Okay. Do you think it's possible for somebody who working a 9 to 5 to be with an entrepreneur?
Man, anything's possible, but it would be super difficult. I would
Yeah.
say, unless it couldn't. If you started out with somebody and y'all was both working 9 to 5, and then that person turned into something great, it would be really hard on the first working 9 to 5 to adjust.
Yeah.
If you're already established, say I was Chris Brown and I started dating somebody working 9 to 5, they already looking at me
Like
and
you
they
Chris
know what I
Brown.
do and they know what it entails, so they know what
True.
to expect. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it ain't gonna be an issue. But if it was like we both started and we both was working 9 to 5 and then
And
one
that is
flourished and
crazy.
the other didn't.
The industry that you in is an extreme industry, so I know you got some crazy stories. You know, like you said, you've been in this since 2011, and you and your lady started in 2015, so that's 4 years of craziness. I know you got some crazy stories in there.
Mm.
What's the craziest groupie story you got that you can tell that ain't gonna get you
Craziest
cut up?
story.
That you can say she know already. We won't be finding nothing out on camera. We don't want none of that.
Yeah, nah. Craziest groupie story. Really, I'm being honest though. I really don't, because at the beginning of my career, you know, when I reached out my like heights, incredible heights, or the biggest heights or accomplishments, I was with her.
Yes, sir.
So I wasn't really on. I wasn't on
It
shit.
was, yeah.
So before that, I was just regular single shit. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
females come to the crib and shit like that. I ain't really have no crazy stories because I ain't really have no groupies like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't established enough,
Yes, sir.
and she
Okay.
grew with me, so it's like,
And that's
You know
why
what
we
I'm saying?
wanted to interview you first,
Yeah,
because
like-
this is the success story.
yeah. So,
This is definitely the success story.
so I ain't gonna lie, I don't have none, cause I'm trying to get to that level. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so focused.
So this really just attests to the positive side. You stick to what you know, stick to your guns,
Yeah.
get you a good girl and ride it out.
Yeah.
And that's why this is on the spaceship and he's going up. You see that risk? That's why he's on the level he's on, because he's sticking to his guns with his woman. He's taking care of his woman's taking care of him.
Some people y'all interview probably gonna have some crazy stories. I'm
Yeah.
just the one that ain't. I'm just the one that ain't got. I ain't really. I'm being honest. I don't.
Good
Yes,
guy,
sir.
Mr. Good Guy.
Yes,
I
sir.
mean, I do.
We love
I
it.
probably make dumb mistakes. I probably done stuff she didn't be mad about, but I ain't got no crazy stories. Like,
And that's why it's gonna last. That's
We
what
was
y'all want
talking
to
about
hear.
earlier because I do this, but I still work like a traditional job too. And just even me and him in this business like relationship have our little disagreements.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey, somebody said, Wednesday. I'm like, oh shit, I work Wednesday. I've been off for 4 days, but now I work or whatever. So we've been having that issue between us. So I can even imagine, in a relationship,
how strong we get, and you got to be a strong person to even be in this industry. So I know it may clash from time to time.
Yeah, no, fact. And I know how you feel too though. Like even when I was doing when I had Trap Line League and feeling myself with Fab and shit, I was still working. I was in LA. I was at Jerimih crib. We was working till 2 in the morning. I was like, bro, I gotta go work Toys R Us the next day. He like, job? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, nigga, still grind.
Got a job.
Yeah, I'm not where you at yet.
Kind of put him in perspective. I'm like, damn, nigga, he's still working. So he respected me for it though. But yeah,
you hear this though? Because I was telling him earlier, he just dismissed when I be like, I gotta go to work, I can't do this. He just like, nah, just drop whatever you gotta do. That's how we get to where we trying to get to, right?
My thing is, if you want something, a straight line A to B, you gotta go straight to it. Ain't no this, ain't no this. If you want to go get it, if you say you want to go get it, me, I want more kids, so I'm looking for a wife to have more kids. I wanted to ask y'all, do y'all plan on having more kids? He instantly.
But we don't want to do it until we. I want to have like a nanny for that could be around, so she can still.
So y'all can still work.
Like I say, she's sacrificing the most right now. So I want to be able to allow her to still do what she want to do. I don't want to have another kid. Then she really gonna be like.
In the cut, gotta take care of the kids and not able to do.
It's not fair. It's not fair at all.
And that's why we come in for, to make sure we get a full understanding on both sides. Because a lot of times, us men, we are selfish in that sense. We just, do whatever we do to get the babies here, and then it's like, okay, whatever, I'm gone. Now this whole woman has to change and alter her entire life based around these kids.
Which ain't fair.
Yeah, which isn't fair at all. And we just keep going, and a lot of times we don't even think about it. We just going. And that's why I want to have these connections and things like that. That way we can conquer this. That way the kid get more. The kid get a better situation. Instead of the woman just thinking like, oh man, F him because he's done frolicked off and I'm here stuck here. How about we have these open conversations about where we're going right and where we're going wrong?
I had to learn that as a young man.
Yeah.
Real quick. So we be having transparent conversations, but had to get to that point.
You grew up with your parents, my mom and dad together?
No. We grew up. My dad was around, but it really just in a single parent household. Really. Yes, my dad come around every now and then. So even with that in itself, I had to learn to talk about my feelings and learn to communicate. Because growing up, I was just so used to just masking that shit well, I just gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah,
nigga can't cry. Right. That's what they told us. You know what I mean?
Did you always know you wanted to be a singer?
Nah, I didn't really start doing music until I was 18, 19.
So you was 18. What made you want to do music? Because you said you kind of have to get in touch with your feelings and things like that. And then when parents are absent, have you put that into music, or is that one of the reasons you wanted to start music?
I mean, I come from a musical background. My pops was definitely musical for sure. He used to play some stuff. He used to record and stuff like that. I used to sing at the basketball games for the girls and shit like that. But I was never really I want to be a musician. I was really into sports. I didn't even go to prom and shit. I went to downstate for track and shit every year of high school.
What's up?
Football, basketball. I was really cold in sports. I really thought I was gonna do something with football. I ain't even gonna lie. But as I got older, I realized I was fast and athletic, but I wasn't tall. So I was just being real this shit, you know what I'm saying?
But that still shows the makeup of a person, that discipline. The fact that you can stick to it, that's what shows, okay, what you can do with this, you can make it. As long as you, that's what I was saying, as long as you stick to anything in life, if you want to do it,
you gotta focus on it.
You gotta focus and just hone in on it for, 6 months later, a year later, now you in a whole different atmosphere. Now you floating through that motherfucker.
Because I had track scholarships, and I was just man, I don't want to run track, and I'm not going to do this for 4 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't do it. So I was like, I'm going to go to junior college, and then ended up recording at my homie crib one day.
Before you know it's a hit coming.
I thought it was a hit, and I just kind of really just.
You know how this music game go.
I really just.
Once you get to a certain atmosphere, they gonna double back on every song that you made before.
Yeah.
And then they gonna realize, oh damn, he been having it.
Well, so I listened to everything I could listen to that was on Apple Music, and I'm like, nah, this is some real commercial shit. This is real cool. I can hear this on the radio. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you up there with everybody else that I hear on the radio. So with that, I would say, is it hard to keep going when you know you're there? When you know it, and it's kind of you trying to get everybody else to know it. Has it been since you've been doing this? What you say, 2011?
No,
Has it been hard to keep going?
It definitely is. You have to motivate yourself at points. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I'll be at points where I just be like man, I had points where I ain't want to do it no more. Man, what the fuck? I'm not getting recognition I want, but I'm doing all this great shit. But like Lenny was saying, you gotta stay down until you.
You gotta
don't
stay
know.
there. Ain't nothing overnight.
What's friend of me is this shit. Like I recorded that in 2018. It didn't come out till last year.
That's
I
crazy.
just knowing this shit gonna come out. I'm just like.
Just waiting.
Just wait.
But that's why you keep going, you keep stacking. It's like the other games that we know. Just keep stacking for you know it. Push it all out one by one.
Yeah, it's just like right now, at this very point, it's like where I'm super buzzed up and everybody know what I do and they know what's coming now. So it took a minute to get to this point.
Yes, sir.
No, because I'm not gonna lie. I knew who you were before, Junior was like, I know him, I'm trying to work with him. I already knew who you were. I know your daughter's name already. I already knew who Lily was already, So, I mean, your name is buzzing because I wouldn't have,
Yeah, she's a little older. She's a little seasoned.
I'm a little seasoned.
She Lowry's.
Good luck.
The
good season, though.
The good season. You know what
I'm the good shit.
Yeah.
So, has being signed to Fab, has that impacted your career? Have you seen that it's like propelled you at all since this happened?
Definitely. Being able to stand next to somebody of that stature is definitely gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? Even with J. Cole, J. Cole was cold, but at the moment he signed to Jay-Z, it was just like
it just
took off.
Yeah. And if COVID wouldn't have hit right when I got signed, it would have been like everything right now would have been times 10.
Yeah,
but I can still see the trends. It's like it's still picking up. Like
because everybody's still on the internet. They still pushing them buttons.
Yeah. So, but I would be like, I would say 5 steps farther than what I am right now.
It's still coming.
I'm still getting there, but I would be there already.
Because the shows, you got to get in people's crib. Once everybody see you, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the whole
exactly.
tour lined up.
Yeah, that's great.
But it's cool though. I like, you know what I'm saying? God don't make mistakes. So
yes, sir.
I had a lot of positive things happen during this whole pandemic. But also, with Fab, he don't drop music like that. He just take his time.
Mm-hmm.
He hadn't dropped the album in 10 years since the album that he just dropped.
Yeah.
So when he go on tour, it's just gonna be even bigger.
But they wait.
And people gonna know me more than versus if I would have went now.
Put you back in the oven.
Right. So, but now, like when he go on tour and I go on tour with him, people gonna know me.
They gonna know. They gonna be
versus
saying
like
their name
who is dude? They gonna know
you. They gonna be thirsty to get out. Everybody gonna be there.
They gonna know me already. So I'm gonna connect even more. So it's cool.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
you got anything coming up as far as anything dropping new?
Yeah, I got a project.
Love 2?
Yeah, Act 2.
I already know about that.
Yeah, so it's a 3-part series.
Oh, we ain't
Act
know.
1. Yeah.
You getting a trilogy, huh?
Yeah, so it's Act 1, Act 2, Act 3.
Yes, sir.
Act 1 came out. Act 2 is right here in the computer right here.
Right there in the computer, right there.
So
yes, sir.
December 12th.
Okay. That's coming soon, real soon. Yes, sir. Okay. Any what songs do you want to do videos to out of the Love Is Lane 1?
We did So Tough.
Yeah.
We're gonna do one for now too.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, that's my jam.
Yeah,
that's definitely my jam. I'm finna have to play that right now.
Too.
I'm gonna let So Tough get in a little background on the exit, but I that now is definitely my joint. We is finna head up out of here. We definitely appreciate Josh, allowing us in this space. Up in the spaceship, it's a lovely vibe here. You know what I'm talking about?
Next time we're to bring her in, okay? So let us know when she's feeling right, so we can come back and do it.
No, for sure.
For the Love Is Lane Act 2, one more shot for the road. To life. My boy. I appreciate you, my boy. You don't keep trying to get this money? I already know my stuff. Now, what you smoke?
I'm good today. I ain't even gonna lie. I wouldn't even grind on this album.
You get nervous before you got
I think it used to be, now I kind of got it all.
It's on autopilot right now for you.
Yeah.
You love this shit?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
gotta love it.
You definitely do.
Do you plan on staying like Chicago based for now?
Like stay here forever?
For now, what? Or you got like a date in mind where you like?
I probably want to move like more west, maybe like Arizona or
Yeah.
Nevada. But when I work on my albums and shit, I'm always come back here.
Alright.
Because I've experienced like recording in LA and recording in different places, you make different shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I always want to come back here to make my shit.
That's nice. Yeah, loyal to the home. I lived in Phoenix for a little bit.
You like it? Too boring for you?
You know what? It was like 2008.
They behind?
It was 2008. Yeah, well, there was no black people there yet. So when I went out there, it was like a culture
Oh,
shock.
2008.
2008.
Yeah, it's totally different now.
It's totally. I was like, dang, I know so many people live there now. But damn.
Yeah, I'm really just want to get the weather. And I kind of just want to, having kids, kind of want to be secluded. People crazy nowadays. Yeah, but I'm always back and forth to the crib, though.
Yeah.
Probably still have a crib here. You know what I'm saying? But
how does it feel like? So there's a lot of people who have made it out. Is that like motivation for you? Like it's doable. Like damn, I know them. You know what I'm saying? Like they from the crib, so that just like motivates you more. Like I know it's obtainable.
Yeah. No,
I mean, you already signed, so shit. Yeah. Like you said.
I really just want to do what somebody ain't never did in the shop. I want to do what Drake do for Toronto. I want to do for the shop. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of artists from the shop like that's made it out. But they ain't got no brick and mortar here. They ain't got nothing here. You know what I'm saying? Kanye ain't got no good music.
Sometimes he lied to us saying he was coming back.
No, you know what I'm saying? He ain't got to come back. Just put a good music building here.
A building, that's all we need.
Brick and mortar. Put something here.
Some similar so kids can see, okay, that's where it's at. Like how
that's good music. Or in LA, that's Capitol Records. It's like there's nothing here.
Nothing at all.
That's what I want to do.
What's up? The whole time, your lane is wide open as far as not just Chicago. The industry, ain't nobody jamming how you jamming. Like
everybody rap nowadays.
Yeah, that's it. Chris Brown, everybody rap. Not knocking it, but we need that. You know what I'm talking about? We need that jagged edge. We need that Jodeci. And this is what I get from you.
And yes, I'm saying, and people making R&B, but they making like that other type of
thug
R&B. It's not even a thug type. It's just like certain R&B. Like I don't want to say from that. It's like I listen to it and it just sound like pop R&B. It's not
Justin Bieber.
It's like that street R&B. I don't know, like
not that Donnell Jones. We need that Donnell Jones.
On camera, who?
No, I ain't no record.
I don't know.
We need that Donnell Jones movie.
Type of
Anthony Hamilton. You feel me?
None of that.
Ain't none of that. It's just like you say, the pop or the tough nigga. Just relax a little bit. Let's love on our girls. Let's really love on our show. Let me run your bath water, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
And you say that, nigga like, I ain't doing that. Why not?
Man, why? We don't like your woman?
Yeah. I
want her to smell softer and nicer and sweeter. Come on, I got some extra in there for you, baby.
Right, for real.
You feel?
Yeah. You like Jeffries?
Yeah, you can.
Nice. Alright. Who else? So I can figure out who he's talking about. Who else is out there?